it's just like the old days. Shout out, Zeno.
This is not an experience that people outside of New York share.
Yeah, no. And everyone else is correct. So that's a really funny matchup because they can both crawl under stuff that the other character can do. Zero Suit does not have a great crouch, but her crawl is very good.
Yeah.
And Wii Fit obviously has the best crouch. So both of these characters really struggle to hit each other out of like their low profile. You know, Zero Suit basically just has like down tilt and like, you know, down smash, I guess. And then like perfectly spaced landing there.
Does down angle F tilt do it?
Yeah, but like down tilt is kind of the same thing. So like either those are kind of interchangeable.
Oh, this.
I think F tilt has better frame data, down tilt has better range, but like they're fairly similar
Looking
moves.
at the auto there, I'm pretty sure that was true.
That was not true.
Wasn't it?
At this low percent without full rage, I don't think so. Wii Fit's really hard to combo too.
Yeah, I guess it's
This is a whole bracket full
full
of
with the grab.
yeah. This is a whole bracket full of characters that are incredibly difficult to combo. We've got 2 Peaches and a Wii Fit and a Mewtwo. A lot of stuff is gonna drop today.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, getting the old Mars air dodge read there.
You know, unless some of us may or may not have forgotten how important stages are in Zero Suit matchups.
Yeah, that one's on you.
Look, I've been playing so much Brawl recently. Stages are not that important in that game.
Well, I think more so Battlefield isn't so polarizing for anyone in that game. There are matchups where stages are super important. You don't play most of them, because you play Snake. But like, you wouldn't let me have Final Destination. Like,
okay, that's you specifically, though.
But if you take any other Diddy to Final Destination, you're still wrong. Like,
yeah, but like...
Brawl definitely has matchups where the stages are that polarizing. It's just not as common. But if you are, oh wow. But like, you cannot let Diddy or Falco have Final Destination. Yeah, no, you gotta have a really specific plan. It's the most important thing about this matchup, for not just for Zero Suit, just in general. If you're fighting Wii Fit, you gotta have a plan for the ledge. You have to have some idea going in of like what you're gonna do to keep her from just sitting there and camping. And Zero Suit is not always the best at that. Like, she's got down smash, which is a super high reward option, but like, it's not the most difficult to play around. It's just that if you get hit, you might die at 20.
It is not Brawl down smash.
It is certainly not that. It's crazy how broken it is and how much it is worse than Brawl. He's dead. Yeah. He's double jumping off stage. You can't do that into Wii Fit. Wii Fit will kill ya. That's a 2-stock for Obwan.
But yeah, Brawl Wii Fit, or Brawl Zero Suit down smash is simply better Snake up tilt.
It is 0 on block.
It's 0 on block, it's bigger than Snake up tilt.
Yeah, it is slower. It is noticeably slower.
It is slower.
Snake up tilt is frame 6. Down smash is like, I think 14 or 15.
Yeah.
It is significantly slower. But it does
Snake up tilt
everything.
is not 0 on block.
No. It's
And
very
also,
difficult for most characters to punish, but it is not 0, that's for sure. If it's spaced, I can only punish if I have a banana. If it's not safe by just frame data. Zero Suit down smash is always safe, because it's 0, and she has a frame 1 jab, so you don't even get to do a mix-up after. It's gonna be so funny if Brandon loses this. This is, I will say, this is like one of Wii Fit's best matchups against a real character. That means that it's like close to even and she probably still loses, but that's way better than a lot of her top tier matchups.
Yeah.
This is a very strange matchup.
And like,
it's uncomfortable for a lot of the reasons that like Kirby is uncomfortable for Zero Suit. Like, she doesn't like short characters.
I remember hearing a lot about
That matchup sucks. Like, it's about even, but like if you go even with Kirby, it feels so bad.
I've played a decent amount of Jigglypuff back in the Smash 4 days.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Brandon's
still going off stage. He's down 3 stocks to 1. You just gotta sit there. There's not another option. Oh, that was supposed to be an air flip kick.
forget the game 5, this is just going to be a 3-0.
Yeah. Okay, this should be a kill. Nope, didn't have enough space to dash. Needed to dash. That was good DI from Obwan.
Yeah. I think Brandon might have been able to get a kill going straight into up B there. I'm not sure.
I think he needed just a tiny bit of room to do dash up B, and then it would have worked. But I don't think he could have gotten it in the position he was in. All right, the back air frame trap will take it. So Brandon gets on the board, but he's at 49% last stock here. Zero Suit cannot crawl under full sun. She can crawl under like most charges of sun. Wii Fit, of course, can crawl under full sun, so Zero Suit doesn't have a reflector, but if she fights someone with a reflector, she can just throw it and then crouch. Wii Fit roll, invalidating a lot of the Zero Suit down smash ledge setups. Because a lot of it is like, as long as you react to the timing, you cover all regular options except jump. Wii Fit roll goes past it. She is still invulnerable until she's past you. And if you're far enough back to cover it, you might whiff on neutral getup. Optimal edge guard there.
Brandon, having learned his lesson, not trying to go off stage there.
Yep. So I think I was supposed to do dash grab. Down throw should kill here for Zero Suit. With this on this stage with these percents, this should be a stock if Brandon can get a grab. However, it's Zero Suit grab. So easier said than done. Wii Fit also can crouch Zero Suit grab. Ooh, that might have been able to pick up into the ladder there. Double jump up air. Oh, you need a double jump up air. I think double jump up air at big kills there.
And there's also a platform there to potentially reset
It's so hard to hit. I have seen down like Nair hit before. That is possible, but really hard. Her other aerials just can't hit.
Damn, Brandon's still alive after that.
Yeah.
Wii Fit sucks.
Yeah, Wii Fit's terrible. But this matchup's really uncomfortable. This is like genuinely really confusing. And Obwan is up 2-0. Yeah, Brandon making the smart call switching to Lucina. That is much better. Yeah. I don't think it's like one of the, it's not like a terrible Wii Fit matchup, but it's like a regular she loses because this character's good kind of matchup.
Yeah.
So Brandon's got the reverse 3-0 with Lucina here to stay alive.
Brandon playing Lucina on Smash Stick right now.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. That'll be fun. So if we see some very silly down smashes.
Yeah. The oh wait into I don't care.
Yeah, exactly. I have played Smash Stick Bowser in bracket before. Doesn't go well. Never works. Always funny. The Mr. B Lucina does not have the same effect so far in Smash 4. All the dancing blade timing is going to be all over the place. Landing aerials from Marth and Lucina are just not as safe in this game. Like, you have to space them. They're not just safe by frame data. In ult, you can almost always just kind of, like, land with an aerial, spot dodge, and you'll never get grabbed if you spaced it, if you timed it right. In this game, that's just not the case.
Yeah, Brandon actually successfully able to go off stage. Alright, I'm gonna stop talking.
Lucina is definitely one of the better characters for edgeguarding Wii Fit. She's just like, she has enough range to kind of stay out of the way. She's got Dolphin Slash to get back pretty consistently. But, oh, he did the setup. Let's go. That's a really good setup. Especially on Battlefield, it's nearly impossible to tech because it's like as soon as you stop going up, you're in a tech situation.
Oh, yeah.
And Header jab blocks and does a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, there's the dancing blade. It is kind of awkward in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
Alright, forward throw. Obwan way ahead after Brandon threw that first stock away. Once again, going off stage. He was at high percent, like it was close, but like he did not need to be there.
Yeah. He had the whole stage to choose where to stand. He chose off it against
Yeah. This is a character where you have to spend as little time as possible at the ledge and off the stage. It's her domain, let her be there and punish her for it when you can. Ooh, he up aired a little earlier, probably would have killed him. Yep, Sun will take it. No way! Never mind. Wii Fit sucks. That was a full charge Sun at 150. And Lucina, who is on the lighter side, lived. Up throw gonna kill. Town and City Ceilings helping out there. I don't think that would kill. Certainly not on Battlefield. Maybe not on just a regular stage. Gaming. Obwan's recovery has been very good. He was talking about earlier how like that's the only thing that's better about Wii Fit in this game. And it's true, her recovery is crazy in this game. She can get back from basically anywhere. And it's good in Ultimate. It is like, it's harder to contest. It's got like more range and more movement in this game. I think bigger hitboxes too. I'm not 100% sure about that one.
Seems like it.
It sure feels like it. I don't know that that's like correct or if it's just like people missing it because it's Smash 4 and they're not used to it.
Alright, 18 stocks, only a 60% deficit for Brandon.
Yeah, this is definitely doable. Lucina can definitely just kind of keep you in the air for a long time. But Wii Fit, not a character who struggles to land really, because she can just kind of go off stage and then choose to get ledge trapped instead, which she's very good at getting out of. Alright, so Obwan should be fine here. Oh, we should have get up attacked that probably, but... Nice forward air, that was risky. Brandon trying to punish the roll still can't. That roll is like so hard to punish. It's hard to explain if you're not fighting it. Like, it's not just that it goes far. It is so deceptive where she is and when she becomes vulnerable, and she's still low profiling during the end of the animation. Alright, nice delay on that. Obwan getting to the point where he could take this. 103 last stock for Brandon.
Timer unlikely to be factor.
Yeah, still 2 minutes to go. There we go, get up attack. Wii Fit's got probably the best get up attack in this game. It's not the biggest range horizontally onto the stage, but it goes very high up. Oh, good timing on that. It goes very high up. It can also hit through the stage and stage spike people who are recovering. Just kind of has so many use cases. It also sends soccer ball at a really good angle if you get the soccer ball up there. Beast at 142 last stock.
This is sort of a position where Obwan maybe doesn't want to be off stage for once.
Ooh, okay. Dash attack dangerous, not safe at all on shield. Oh, okay, they're both alive. B almost stealing that. And goes all the way for it, okay. I think deep breathing up throw should kill at this point. Deep breathing F tilt certainly will. There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Not
in the top 2.
We're getting out before midnight.
You know, I thought he had a chance. I did not think he would win 3-0. That's pretty